Well, today may or may not be the final, or no, today will definitely be the final stream of what's it called, of this? Oh, Paizo, Banana Man, yeah. This may be the final stream for this because this is the final boss. And so I need to... Oh, boss these, yeah. Gosh darn it, where do you go? Please. Phase transition. Where is he? Why? Okay. Oh, gosh darn it. Ugh. So getting there won't be too bad.
I promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
get to the halfway mark easily, but it, do I have equipment that I can just eat? Item crafting. Can I do rot? Can I do rot pots? Oh, I don't have them. The sooner I can beat this guy, the sooner I can go to bed, because I have jury duty in the morning. Gosh darn it. Thanks for the head pet, Zoe. Could I do this by myself? I might be here for a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I just do an X. Just all damage.
promise you 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Hmm. Got this? Thank you, Zoe. Why did you turn around? Hmm. Hmm. Ugh. I just died. This is gonna be a rough fight. Because I can get the half and 1/3 fairly easily, but yeesh. I don't even get to finish it?
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Ugh. Hmm. What's my intelligence at? It's at 7. Firestone Gavel. Need Arcane at 15. I don't have enough of that. Ugh. Because this is still the highest damage that I can do. This is going to be a rough night. A rough experience. Was that not 65%? Oh, now it is. I'm already dead! Perfect. I did it. 45 minutes in. I did it. I can stop playing Elden Ring. Oh. Oh, thank God. I can stop playing Elden Ring. Oh.
I'm going to be okay. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
Okay. Perfect. Gosh. All I needed to do was dual wield colossal weapons. Thank goodness. I don't know if anyone else is here at the moment, but I think that is actually just it. Aside from... Yeah, aside from everything else, I think that is legitimately... Like, that is just it. That final cutscene, that, It's that final cutscene. I beat all the remembrances. Yeah, I should now have 11 remembrances in my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 10th one is Bale's Heart. If I can remember where I have Bale's Heart. There we go, Bale's Heart. And I think that is the last thing. So, I do technically have plenty of time now. Right? Because I think with this, I am actually just completely done. There's legitimately nothing else for me to do right now. Because that is everything here, and then... Young Lion. I can get Geis's gear. Oh, I can get Young Radon. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, that is... That is actually the end of Elden Ring. Unless they make another DLC, I probably won't be coming back to this game until...
I
Unless
see.
somebody asks to play some co-op. But yeah, no, that's for the most part. I think that I am done. There's literally nothing else for me to do here. Which, I mean, I have to say, not too bad. Not too shabby. There we go. Yeah. So, it's either I can now actually just go back and play, or I can do Cobblemon if all the server and stuff is up, or I can or I can do more art again, because it's only been 46 minutes and there's really not anything, there's like nothing else for me to do. Let me actually open up to see if Cobblemon is still going on, because I can do that at least for a little bit. I did say that I was going to do it, but we'll see. Because I did not expect, well, I didn't. Alright, that's untrue. So I expected to beat it tonight. I didn't know how long it was going to take me, but we'll see. If Cobblemon is still up, let me see if it still works. But yeah, there is. I don't know what to do. Most of the time, my streams don't end this early. Or. Alright, multiplayer. Alright. I am. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's not the button. What is it? What's the button for full screen? There we go. Thank you for the care package, Zoe. Hello, Takoni. How are you? You played Peak today? Nice! Did you have fun? You got to the first peak? And then died in the greens? Oh. Yeah. Though, what's it called is kind of rough. We can hold hands and summon a demon? We could. But are you having fun though, Taikoni? I hope you are. Now I need to change my thing to... Oh, hey Lan. Skin reveal? Yeah, no, it's a little rubber ducky thing. Did not have motion sickness from... Oh, I thought you said you did get motion sick. Peak seems to be one of those games where, like, you could possibly just get motion sick from it. But I'm glad you had fun, Takoni. There's a bit of a learning curve, especially with the new patch. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. And hey, Lan, did you wondered? I did. In the first 45 minutes, I beat him. It was actually the run where I decided, you know what? Why don't I just dual wield Giant Crusher and the Axe of Godfrey? And it worked. It also helped that he didn't actually do a whole lot of the shadow, the multiple like dash attacks towards me. Thanks, Lan. Let's see. But yeah, now it's just time to uninstall the game, download something else, and then probably drag someone else into playing Night Rain. Night Rain. Hi, Ane. How are you? And shiny Aracuda. Recovering. Did you... I don't recall. Are you sick? Are you recovering from exercise? What is this? You did a stupid... You don't ask? Alright, no worries. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, then I guess other than that, how you doing? Are you excited for next week? The Monster Hunter collab? I really can't wait. This will be, I think, what, the second... The second time I've done... No, I think only like the third time I've done a Monster Hunter collab. Third or fourth time. I haven't played in a pretty long time. But hey, again, as I mentioned, I beat Elden Ring, so I can now do Whatever. I'm free. Yeah, I think this might be where the gravel is. Waypoint, great waypoint. Save. There we go. Let's go. Yeah. So yeah, that's why instead of playing Elden, like, I got really close in the first like 10 minutes, and then I lost like for half an hour, and then I switched. I switched just to dual wielding colossal weapons, and the poise damage carried me. And he also didn't do a bunch of stupid moves that I have trouble with, so I take it as a win. They gave you an easy win time. They really did. And now I am playing... I'm playing Cobblemon with friends. Oh, hello, Blop. Welcome in. How did someone die here? But yeah, no, I'm... It is exciting stuff. I can finally move on from playing Elden Ring. I don't know why I'm so excited to not play Elden Ring anymore. I think I've been playing it like for the past like 3 months. But yeah, now I can focus on that Apex Legends ranked grind, and then I can focus on playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Oh, hey, Neko. Chicken Jockey, yes. You just missed it. You just missed it, Neko. I beat, what's it called? Consort Radon. Where is the gravel? Gravel. Oh, here it is. These noises are so relaxing, yeah. But yeah, how are you doing today, Neko? I'm right. It's you're all right. Horrible week so far, but we're chilling now. I'm sad to hear you had a horrible week so far, but I'm sure it'll get better. If not, that's what next week is for. The little Pokemon are so cute. Yeah, all the little Pokemon plushies. You know, it's great. All the plushes are really good. Look at the Smolives. And the Swinub. The Swinub is pretty good. So yeah, that's great. I need the white. The sounds are pretty soothing. Yeah. I've been meaning to play more Cobblemon because of well, this is the second month of Cobblemon. So we're already kind of like part of the way through. Cause yeah, a friend invited me to play. This is her server, the Comfy Cobble server. Oh, hi Remy. Thank you for the raid. You just missed. I beat the what's it called? The Elden Ring DLC boss, the final boss of the DLC. So in what's it called? In complete normal fashion, we're playing Cobblemon for celebration, and because I didn't want to end stream at 45 minutes in. But how is Prague, Remy? Did you guys manage? It was a lot better tonight. You sorted your damage issue we've been having and one of the mechs we were progging. Nice, excellent. That's what I like to hear. But you know, that's great. I'm very happy that it turned out well. Because I know what Fru is one of the. It's one of the more difficult. No, is it one of the more difficult ones as of late? I hope the Cobblemon is relaxing. It is. It is my cooldown after having a slight heart attack fighting the final boss, and the fact that I have jury duty tomorrow. But as my sister says, check in the morning. Check in the morning if I actually have to go to jury duty. Jury? You? Yeah, I wish I didn't have to. I managed to get in like, the one grouping. It's like, yeah, you're going to jury duty. But yeah, no, I have to wake up early tomorrow. So it is something I'm not excited about, but, you know. Pretty difficult, yeah, in general. It goes Ukab, T, Fru, DSR, and Top. Because let's see, that is what? Ultimate Weapon, Ultimate Weapon, Bahamut, Alexander, Fru, Features Rewritten, Dragon Song, and then Top. What was Top again? The Omega Protocol? Yep. Oh. Okay. I believe we've talked about this before, but remind me, you've done, like, the rest of them, right? I believe we talked about this. Like, you've done the rest of the... Why is there a tree that goes this far down? You finish U and Ukab many times to help others, parking DSR and a little T. Okay. Oh, hi Joro, welcome in. Oh, and also thank you for claiming your daily login, Remy. How's the Minecraft going? Pretty good. I beat the final boss of Elden Ring, or the final boss of the DLC in the first 45 minutes of the stream. And so, because I don't want to end stream at less than an hour, I decided, let's play some Cobblemon since I have time, and I'm cooling down from that, and I'm also lamenting the fact that I have jury duty tomorrow, so I'm actually gonna end stream fairly probably within the next hour, in the next 45 minutes. So I'm just taking it cool. But yeah. Remy, I may need to ask you to guide me through Uwu, because the Uwu weapon is, I think, is probably the weapon I want the most from that. I really like the monk weapon. I really like the Zodiac monk weapons. It's honestly one of my favorite things in any of the games. Oh. Goodbye, bot. Not good with Uwu, unfortunately. Got carried through in 3 days of prog, but it shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Then I will abduct some people. I honestly might have a few people that would be down playing, or going through Uwu. Ukon, your Stockholm Syndrome at that point. You love the fight too much. I mean, that's a good thing. The ultimate coil of Bahamut. Bahamut is so cool. I'm hearing rumors that in Monster Hunter Wilds for the FF14 collab, because Yoshi P really wants that run back. Yeah. Really wants that run back. There is a chance that the current team might put in Bahamut as our as our fight. It's honestly kind of crazy to think that they might actually add in Bahamut, considering what Bahamut represents in a lot of the, or at least what it represents in FF14. Because, yeah, no, Bahamut is not a... Kind of like how Behemoth is not necessarily like a pushover creature. Oh, a pushover monster in any case. It's like, where do you go from there? Right? Like, where do you go after Behemoth? Oh, hi, Gooby. Yeah, unfortunately, you did miss Elden Ring. In the first 45 minutes, I beat the boss. It was not first try, but I did beat it, I did beat it using 2 weapons, so I was strong. But yeah, I wonder what the battle will be like. Had a burger for dinner. Excellent, excellent. We love burgers. But yeah, no. I can only imagine that they might... Actually, I actually don't know what they would add. For sure, Bahamut will have Akmorn. There's no reason why it wouldn't have Akmorn. Somehow, it'll have Akmorn. Like, that is basically a given. Yeah. I think maybe another enemy that's not a summon like Adamantoise or Red Chocobo. Maybe Bahamut is a huge step from Behemoth. Yeah, but like at the same time, it's like Adamantoise, as crazy of a creature that might be, they probably won't. Red Chocobo, they might do the same thing that they did with Kuluyaku in World, where they made it a big they essentially gave it the Aetherite crystal it was holding, and then it just gradually got bigger as it kept holding it. But oh, I forgot that there's ads coming. But yeah, I feel like what they could do is, for that case, would be to have what was the chicken called again? The fire one. The one that was introduced in Wilds. What's the name? Phoenix? No. The actual monster we fight. It actually just looks like it's a brute wyvern, actually looks like a chicken. Or a rooster. Yeah, that chicken. So yeah, welcome in again, Gooby. I hope your day's been well. So wait, do I have music playing? Options. Music and sounds. Let's bump up the music a little bit. But yeah, so my point where I'm going over there is they could definitely have it so like, oh, something happens, that Aetherite shows up again, Quametris, yeah. Either way, yeah, Quametris or Humetris or however you want to pronounce it. I definitely think what they can do is with like Remy's idea with the Red Chocobo, they could definitely have that become a Red Chocobo. I think that'd be really funny. Kind of like how they had the giant Kuluyaku for the start of the event before you actually fought Behemoth. I think they definitely could do something like that. Though, the hard part is definitely, like, how do you get past Behemoth? Like, what creature is around Behemoth level that isn't another Behemoth? That isn't another Behemoth, but also isn't a dragon. Fenrir? Oh, that's true. I'm not gonna lie, adding Fenrir into Wilds would be kind of sick. Ifrit. In terms of... Wait, why am I collecting gravel? I just need to collect sand now. Because I'm taking Yaku's gravel. I'm silly. But yeah, I would say, yeah, they're definitely the same level, but I don't know if... I guess if they want to do a FF16 collaboration as well, they wouldn't be able to put in the FF14... the FF14, what's it called? Ifrit. Oh, hi, Astra. Is it okay to just call you Astra? Or do you prefer the full name? It is fine. Excellent. Oh, yeah. Oh. But yeah, how are you doing, Astra? I hope you've been well. A friend of mine told me that... But yeah, Astra, a friend of mine told me that you actually used to be a, you used to be a Heaven Mosaic sibling. Just a bit of peek with a friend, now you're winding down. Excellent, nice. Are you enjoying the new Are you enjoying the new what's it called? The new patch? Which Sib? Was it Ringo? No, it was my personal friend, Rio. He hit me up one day, it's like, oh, one of my Sibs is gonna be one of your Sibs now. Oh. Like Lamau. I'm not gonna lie, the VTuber circle is really, really small. It is actually kind of crazy. Like how small it is. Sounds like we're all kind of an extended family in a way at this point. We kind of are. It's kind of crazy. Combine the families. They might, like, at least the, what's it called? The quote-unquote parents of of both studios might already, like, just, like, talk to each other at least every once in a while, because I know that they follow each other on Twitter. But yeah, no, the VTubing world is so small. It's really crazy. Like I had one VTuber sibling, or I mean they're still a sibling who only got a rigging from my studio, but the art that they had for their model was actually drawn by a friend of a friend, and I actually met them at Offkai, so it was kind of crazy seeing them know that person, because I've met them in it is crazy seeing that one of my VTuber siblings knows that artist slash other VTuber because they drew their other, like, they drew their, like, PNG art. So it's like, that's actually kind of crazy. VTube siblings, this is news to me. Oh yeah, so on a... Oh. I'm just gonna be taking damage because I haven't eaten anything. But yeah. So my model comes from the studio Pooparupa. Astra here just got a model from them. And Rio told me that Astra used to have a... used to have a Heaven Mosaic model, but are now using a Pooparupa model. And so, and it's pertinent because I believe Remy is also a Heaven Mosaic model. By Catherine Cypher. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever managed to catch your stream as one of those names. But yeah, Remy is a Heaven Mosaic. Is a Heaven Mosaic sibling, and so then through Astra, technically, Pooparupa and Heaven Mosaic are what's it called? Family, cousins, and then I have another VTuber sibling who their PNG art is from a friend of Rio's whom we've both met at Offkai. And so like one day it was just very shocking to see on Twitter that one VTuber sibling going like, oh, check out this artist, they drew our thing. It's like, you know them? That's crazy. And I was just talking about the whole thing. Oh, hey Don, welcome in. How are you? Oh, you did not know this was a thing? VTuber models are like siblings when they're made from a person? Yeah, the whole concept of VTuber siblings. Sorry, I was just over-explaining things for no apparent reason. I apologize, Ane. But yeah, the whole concept of it is that if you have an artist that is drawn, or if you have a model that is drawn from somebody or is done by the same studio, you are technically VTuber siblings. That was good. It's new to VTube stuff, so you never knew this. Yeah, it's kind of like a low. It's not, I guess it's not like a low key topic, but it doesn't get brought up a whole lot because it really all depends on the people that do get the models. Yeah, Don, look, it's Astra, the newest of the Pooparupa siblings. But yeah, no, it's a low key thing. Like it doesn't really get brought up by it doesn't get brought up by a lot of people, to be honest. Like like one of the biggest examples is what is the most popular example? Oh, I believe like Okami Mio's model has the same artist as Niji Sanji's what's her name? She was part of like the Power Ranger year. Niji Sanji project. When do they come out? Branches. Oh, here we go. That's not her. Hold on. It is. Oh. Nishizono Chigusa, I believe, has the same artist as Okami Mio. So by a general extension, like they are VTuber siblings. Yeah, and it is whether or not they want to connect with their siblings or not. Because it's all individual stuff. Like you don't need to like go up to them. It's like, oh, we're VTuber siblings, and all that. Sometimes it's nice. I know I try and reach out to a lot of my siblings when I get the chance. Or even actually no, the VTuber my VTuber mama Lele, she actually sometimes goes out of her way to invite people to the Discord, because we have a Poopa Roopa Discord. Like right around when like their models are getting made and stuff, they just like, hey, if you want to join it, here you go. Like that's pretty cool. That's who greeted you. Yeah, Lily's great. But yeah, no, it really all depends on the person. Because sometimes you'll just have a few people that are just like, oh, hi. And then they'll be very awkward about it. Not that I don't blame them. I know when I first started reaching out to a lot of them, it was like, oh, hey, I'm one of your VTuber siblings. Real likes your posts, so you see them from afar, but you have not seen your model artist. I don't know if. So yeah, no, I think Ri is more active, but I don't know if Miyu actually has any like socials, because so half of them are actually part of the Discord. The other half of them, yeah, I don't think Miyu has socials. Half of them do, half of them don't. And I've asked Lele about it. And oh, have a nice lurk, Dawn. But yeah, I've asked Lele about that, and it's just like they kind of want to be low key. So they don't really have socials. But you might see Lele every once in a while. You might see Empty Bottle or Empty Bee roaming around every once in a while. Peach and... Is it Peach and Orange? I think Peach and Orange... Peach and Orange shows up every once in a while on, like, Twitter and stuff. Lele will post some art, some memes, most definitely All Might. And yeah. What did you say, Ane? Learning so much, especially never knew this was a thing? Yeah, it's a... Again, it's one of those things where it's not, like, talked about all too often. But it's definitely cool. Like, Is there any other examples of VTuber siblings? Well, I've already mentioned like Rio and Remy here. They're VTuber siblings because they have the same model. Or they have the same, they're from the same studio. Do other VTubers adopt other VTubers? In what ways? Like, if they're honorary siblings, or just like... if they'd be their VTube mom and dad and stuff. Does you have a friend whose friend is also their VTube mom? Like, they made their model in some way, or they just like, they just say that they're their VTube mom? Because I know what, like, the general idea is that your artist is your VTuber mama, or your VTuber papa, and then same goes for your rigging and stuff. Yeah, and help them stream it. Yeah. That's why if you see on social, some people have the, I think the katakana for ma as their socials, and then they'll link, or they'll at whoever is their like artist or something. I think you can see that on mine, where you'll see like the katakana for mama. Or is it here? No, the hiragana, not katakana. The hiragana for... Wait. I'm already confused. It's been a long time. Hiragana is the actual... It's like the Japanese writing system, and then katakana is the borrowed writing system. It's been so long since I've studied. Yep, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they can. I don't see why not. It's all community building, however you want to say it. It just feels closer and more cohesive if you go like, oh yeah, no, this is our VTuber sibling or whatever. Because it's a lot shorter than saying, oh yeah, no, we got our model from the same person or from the same studio. Sibling is just succinct. Thank you for the stretch, Zoe. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, it's really up to you on how you want to interpret it. I haven't met all of my VTuber siblings. I know I have some VTuber siblings that have met other VTuber siblings, but they weren't too receptive to the idea, so we just kind of leave them be for right now. We actually have two VTuber siblings that I think only speak Korean. So, That'll be something. This is nice to learn because my friend did confuse you about these things. Oh yeah, no, it's again, it is just like a low-key thing. Not many people really talk about it, especially if you only really know stuff from like the Japanese side, because they don't really bring up the idea of like VTuber siblings too much. Like, it is actually the fans that will most likely bring it up, just because it's like, oh, yeah. You're pretty solitary yourself, so you don't talk too much, but if you ever need me, just hit it up. Yeah, for sure. I would love to play some games with you, Astra. And I'm sure a lot of other people in the Cord would love to as well. Meow. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you for the care package as well. But yeah, if you also wonder if there's like an etiquette to all of this, not really. You can kind of like test the waters out for yourself. Because I know, at least when I did, or when I was like reaching out to a bunch of them, I was kind of wary of the siblings that had a lot more followers, because I didn't want to like just like come in and go like, oh, I'm a VTuber sibling of yours. And it's like, nice to meet you. It's like, I'm not trying to bite off of you or anything like that. Sometimes you just gotta feel it out. And other times, they might just pop up into your stream and say hi. But yeah, no, it's a very loose thing. The most of the concept is just like, oh, you guys got the same model, you got or not the same model, but you guys got the same studio. You all stream and stuff. It's like, yeah, you're siblings. Many of the most experts are so big and it's too spooky to reach out. Yeah. I definitely remember hearing Rio talk about it. It's like, oh, yeah, no, a lot of these siblings are like, they're big streamers. For my studio, Poopa Roopa, we have, our biggest streamer is what's his name? I don't think his name is Mikadono, but it's like Mika. Is it Mikazono? It might actually be Mikazono Iron. He's a pretty big Indonesian streamer, because he's rocking like nearly half a million subscribers on YouTube. So I haven't directly interacted with him, but he is in our Discord. But it's also because of him that I think that kind of made our studio a lot busier. So they deserve it. All the studios deserve it. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, from what I've noticed is that even some of like because our second biggest siblings have like kind of hit around like the 1,000 follower mark on Twitch. For the most part, most of them are pretty nice. Or actually, no, I think all the ones that are higher, that are pretty high up there are pretty nice. They do great work. You've been hovering around them for a moment when I was thinking about rebranding. Well, I'm glad you chose them and are now part... Oh, ads. Oh, free from ads. Welcome back from ads. As I was saying earlier, I'm glad you decided to go with them for the rebrand. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the family. I hope you've had the chance to meet everybody. I think in the server, I can vouch for everybody except for after Fion, Mikazuki, and V. Because those are the only ones that I haven't met yet. Everybody is pretty nice, and they're all pretty cool. What would you do if there was an evil fellow right in front of you? After a shell? You've met After? I haven't met him yet. But if there was an evil fellow right in front of me, I would perish immediately. How you doing, Khan? Look, Khan, it's one of our newest siblings, Astra. The future is looking grim. Like the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy. Why is there only Krabby and Slowpoke on this island? They got you there, Khan. There's a poor joke to be made, but he'll hold back this once. But yeah, no, Khan is pretty cool. But yeah, I do say go out, check everybody out. I know, let's see, Yuki's pretty cool. Sidra hasn't streamed a lot lately, but she's pretty cool. Moonlet's pretty cool. Aurora's pretty cool. Eevee's cool. Cat is cool. Tech really only streams in the morning. He's cool. Or, well, his name is Takeda. Who else streams a lot? Vivi's pretty cool. Sometimes she's a bit standoffish, but she's nice. Who else? I know I'm missing a few. Aurora's really cute and not evil. You have to tell him every time. Oh, there's Exie. Exie's pretty cool. She's currently going through some stuff right now, so doesn't really have the time to stream a whole bunch. Hakase is fairly new. He's cool. Gallant Blue EXE is cool. She plays a lot of what has she done? She does Night Rain, Elden Ring. Oh, she beat Elden Ring, I believe, and then does Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, I think that's their current game. There's a lot more people. Lots of Apex. You're talking about Exie, right? Oh, hi Slim. Welcome in. You missed it. I beat the final DLC boss in my first 45 minutes of stream. It's pretty cool. Who else? I know a couple of people who are getting models from Poopa pretty soon, but I won't spoil their names. I shan't spoil their names. Talking about Gallant. Gallant does a lot of Apex? I haven't seen Gallant do a lot of Apex, but maybe that's because I always catch the Rune Factory ones. Gotta hop on the Erdtree DLC sometime soon, man. It is definitely a journey. I got all the remembrances, and the final boss kind of kicked my ass too many times. But it's a lot of fun. Well, you like their models? The Poopa models? They do a lot of great work. Oh, yeah, no, I forgot about Vesper. Vesper's cool. He hasn't streamed in a while, but he has school soon. You wanted to pop in, say goodnight, bed early today? No worries. Thanks for coming in, Slim. I'm actually going to head to bed and probably... I want to stream for another half an hour. I want to talk to people. But yeah, no, I need to sleep early too, because I have jury duty tomorrow. But yeah. You like their models, yeah. You know, the model work is great. I believe if you check on the Poopa YouTube, you can actually see who's done each model, and you can also see who has done their playlists on the Poopa YouTube is actually split by the rig, like the people who do the rigging, and it's also split by the people who've done the artist. So there's like there's a playlist for Lele, there's a playlist for Miyu, there's a playlist for Sana, there's a playlist for, I think there's a new artist they added on. I think there's a playlist for Ree, there's a playlist for Andy or A/T. There's one for Empty Bottle, which is designer, artist, and rigor, yeah. Like, yeah, I think their YouTube playlist will show, like, who's done what and all of that. This is a mighty fine tangent. I was just talking about what are they going to do for the FF14 Monster Hunter Wilds collaboration, and now we're talking about my model, our models. But yeah, Ane, if you're ever in in the market for a new model, might I suggest Pooparupa Studios? They definitely have an art style for anybody and everyone, I have to say. It's worth checking out. The prices aren't too bad. Prices are not too bad. I'm sorry, I'm a walking billboard for Pooparupa. I love them so much, I'm not gonna lie. Like my model, I really wanted to get my model from them because I saw one of our VTuber siblings and this art style. Lele Getprex art style. It's like, man, this is what the model I want to be, because I didn't want to be a... I didn't want to look like a... or, for what I wanted, I don't think it would look good if I decided to pick an artist that has a lot of the more, like, traditional, like, really anime-style models. Like, I don't, like, having, like, wider body or, like, more muscular models, I don't really see too often. So, when I saw that there was a model that was just, like, this dude's kind of jacked, and he doesn't look like a twig. Like, I have to get a model from him. And they're reasonably priced too? It's like, damn. I need to jump on it. But then again, that's just me. That's me just being a shill. But yeah, there are plenty of other studios out there. If you want to be Remy and Ryo sibling, Heaven Mosaic does some pretty good work. Their work is honestly kind of insane. Though their prices are, I've heard, to be pretty high. But it is well worth it if you've seen their models. Mosaic is on the higher side, but it is worth it. Yeah. Because I know, yeah, Ryo loves his model. I know Remy loves their model. There's also Airy Online. I know she does models. That's Flame, Zoro, Somnatier. That's who's done their model. I know. Is there any other person? But yeah, no, those are really only the 3 models that I know. My best friend Naren, his model comes from Zako Knight, but I don't think they're really doing models anymore. They've been busy with other stuff. But their work is also pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm just name dropping people now at this point. But yeah, again, no pressure. I am a massive shill. I will always hype up them as much as I can. There is Iron Vertex, but to get a model from them is hard. Oh, I've heard of Iron Vertex. I don't think I've ever actually like looked at their stuff. But yeah, no, if you actually are looking on there is also the Live 2D Discord that has a bunch of people like going like, oh yeah, we're having commissions right now, or it's like, look at our stuff. Check them out. That's how I found my studio. Because I wanted to get into VTubing, so I was just like shopping around in the Live 2D Discord. Like, oh yeah, no, I might get something from here. And then it was over once I saw Poopa Roopa. You have to see another work. Basically, if you see a bigger VTuber debuting a new model, high probability is Vertex. Who do I know that does a lot of models? I know Zentreya does a lot of 3D models. Was Zentreya's 2D model, was that a Vertex model? Is Sayu's model a... Okay, Zen, Mouse, Vertex. Is Sayu's model a Vertex? Is Porcelain made a Vertex model? Been thinking about it right now. You've been drawing your model's new look since you're not into the whole cute look. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can design your own stuff and then have the artist draw the actual like rendering of the model. With Poopa Roopa, you don't have to have them design your model. You can just have like a pre-designed thing, and they'll do it the best way that they can. Their process for actually making the model is pretty good. Like if you wanna do like something that they design for you, just give them the details. They'll give you like they'll make one design that is like fully like what you've listed out for them, and then they'll give you 2 other designs that they think might fit, or like they do a variation of it. Because like this model is not what I was what I originally set out for them to make me. Like this hair wouldn't be like this wavy or kind of like poofy, I guess. The original hair would have been kind of like spiky. The headband would have been like a plain white band. What else? there was a lot of other details. This is just behind the scenes look. Oh yeah, the face scar was originally only going to be over the one eye instead of across the nose, across the face, over the one eye. I believe the knife design was definitely not like part of the original order. Yeah, so it's... And then it also, like, once you finalize the design too, they'll also have, like, different color combos as well. Like, if you want, like, a certain type of color style, or, like, this design itself could have been either what I have now, it could have been, like, a forest green type of, like, kind of like forest colors, so it'd be like green, browns, and I think I could have also had like a yellow outfit look. This is definitely something I'll show for my anniversary, because I do want to show off like all the work that they've done for me so far. Made is Vertex. Oh, Porcelain made is Vertex? Okay. Okay, then I have seen a bunch of Vertex stuff. Value as well? Okay. Makes sense. I understand now. That's cool. That is great to know, honestly. No, they have, yeah, no, they have pretty great stuff. I didn't know that they're all made by the same studio. But yeah. If you aren't already part of the live 2D Discord on A and you're looking around, it's definitely worth a shot checking them out. Checking out the live 2D Discord and seeing what you find. If you want the more, I don't know if it's goth or punk look, but my VTuber sibling Sidre has a second outfit. You can also check VGen too. Yeah, VGen is also a pretty good resource for it. Oh, sorry for all the yawning. Man, it's there's a lot to look out for. There's a lot of good artists out there, and then there's definitely one for you if you're looking around. But yeah, you can check out Sidre's second outfit. It's honestly pretty good. I don't know if she's shown it on her Twitter, Sidre, S-Y-D-R-E. Kind of like a punkish outfit, goth-ish outfit. So there's that. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, I am just gonna call it here. I know I said I was gonna sit around for half an hour, but I do need to get ready for bed and wake up early. Is helpful. There's a lot of info. Yeah, you can. If you also need some more stuff on it, you can DM me. I don't mind. I love chatting about random things. Badge is important. Yes, we can discuss who they'll add for Monster Hunter Wilds FF14. FF14 another time. I was thinking maybe Master Curl, because it's just a big curl, but like I don't know if that can beat Behemoth. But yeah. Curl is good. Yeah. I think like having a Master Curl with all its like abilities and stuff, or having it a duo fight would be kind of cool, but I know how some people feel about duo fights in Monster Hunter, and it can be kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah, it is sleep time. I need to rest. I know it's a short stream, but I will see you guys on Thursday for Plate Up with Rio, Yuna PMG, and Tehungi. That'll be on Thursday. And then I think on Saturday I'm playing more Digimon Cyber Sleuth. And then next week I have some surprises. It's more collabs. But yeah. But yeah, honey, if you want more recommendation stuff, let me know. Here's my Discord if you want to join. We're watching Apothecary Diaries Season 2. We're rewatching the first 7 episodes of Season 2 again. Possibly tomorrow night. And that's where you can also bug me if you want. You don't have to join if you don't want to. I don't really mind. I'm just trying to advertise myself a little bit more. Because why not? Let's see, after your during collabs. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Ane. But yeah, thank you everybody that has stopped by. Thank you. Should I raid into our boy Rio Kamau? Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Remy. Thank you for the raid as well. I think we will just raid into Rio because I don't think I have any better person to raid into right now. Yeah, I don't have any better person to raid in for right now. Plus he's my friend. He can entertain you guys better. There's the raid message if you'd like to join me. Yeah, here's our boy Rio Kamau. Hey, while we do this, thank you Zoe for coming in. Thank you Coney, thank you Ane, thank you Lan, thank you Slim, thank you Blop, thank you Neko, thank you Remy for coming in, and thank you for the raid, thank you Joro for coming in, thank you Gooby for claiming first, thank you Neko for coming in, thank you Don for coming in, and yeah, thank you everybody, I appreciate you all, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday for some Played Up. And hopefully I won't need to go to jury duty. But if I do need to go to jury duty, I'll annoy people with it. But yeah, thank you again. Good night, y'all. And oh, we're finally done with Elden Ring.